Hey, gang. It sure is good to be back home, at least for a little while, and it's good to get my Les Paul back. It was at the shop. My guitar tech, Nate, was working on it. He was putting on a new nut. Boy, he did a great job with it. It just feels great, plays wonderfully, and there's no sort of weird sounds that I was getting before. So thank you so much, Nate. Appreciate it, as always. Okay, well, today we're going to do a one-lick guitar solo over a Texas blues style shuffle. And now we're going to modify it over the chords, but you really don't even have to. You could just play the same lick over and over, and it's going to sound great. So, but we will modify it. I'm going to play exactly what I played just coming up in just a few seconds. As always, if you like this one, please give it the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed for one or more of these each and every week, we'll see you in just a second. Okay, gang. Let's go over this note for note. First things first, you can download the tab from the link in the description below. It's going to make your life a lot easier. This is a lick that's over a blues shuffle in A, so it's kind of like... etc., right? So it's the standard chords, the A, the D, they're all dominants, A7, D7, and E7. Okay, so standard blues shuffle. Now, the lick itself is basically made up of a key pedal that we're going to do between the flatted 7th of the A, which is a G, here on the 2nd string 8th fret, and the 2nd string 10th fret, which is an A. And we're going to play this, the note below it, on the 3rd string as well. So we're going to do this. Right, that main thing is like this. All right, so the pivot part is just playing this. So we're playing the 2nd string on the 8th fret, and then we're playing the 3rd string on the 9th fret, and sliding up that 9th to the 11th and reversing it by playing the 10th, 11th, and sliding down to the 9th, right? So like this. And that's the key part to basically this whole solo, is to learn that lick. Now you'll notice, if you look carefully, that I'm actually not holding them both down, which is also a cool sound, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a distinct sound on each of those strings, like... You hear how there's no bleed over. If I move it up and down without lifting the fingers, it sounds a little bit different, and it kind of bleeds over into the chord. That's also cool sounding, so you shouldn't worry about it if that happens. But... you know, it's just a different sort of sound. So what I'm doing is I'm lifting up those fingers. It's good to try both, right? Okay, so let's go over the first part in the main riff. The first part is this. So basically you do that whole thing 4 times, and on the last one you do this. And then you bend up on the 12th, on the 2nd, a whole step, and then give it vibrato once you get it up. It's good to get it up there first and then give it vibrato. Okay, so here's that whole lick one more time. Okay, now we're going to do it again. Second one, almost exactly the same, except we're going to end on this note right here, which is the 8th on the 2nd fret, and give it vibrato, like so. On the 2nd string, sorry. Okay, third lick is exactly the same as the first. Right, same. And now this one is a little bit different. We're going to go up once and then come down to the standard blues box position. I'll show you that. Okay, let's play that more slowly. So it starts out the same way. Okay, now we're going to play. We're trying for this little dyad right here, which is 7/7 on the 2nd and 3rd. Most of this stuff is played on the 2nd, 3rd. Okay, that last part is really cool. I love that, like, outlines basically a D7 chord, right? You can even tweak that if you want. So it's second string 7th, third string 5th, and you can tweak that a little bit up, and then you can play on the third string 7th. It's just playing a D7 chord, right? The core of it. All right, so that's that part. Then we're going to do that same lick that we start out with again. That's all the same. And now we've got the last one, and it starts out the same. And again, we're going to go up, and we're going to play 12-12. And then 13-14. I'm doing a little Dwayne Allman type lick there. On this one, love that sort of thing. What I'm doing here is I'm pulling up on the first string 15 and grabbing the second string as I pull up. And then bringing it down. Pull off to the, or pick off to the 13th. And then play 13, end it with a 14 on the third. All right, isn't that a cool lick? I love that. All right, and that's it. Well, there you have it, gang. A one-lick guitar solo over a Texas blues. We modified the lick, but you don't even really have to, as we showed you. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good way to get a little bit of a break during a solo and to really connect with the audience because they're used to hearing it and they like that repeat. All right, so we'll see you on down the road.